Ukrainian President Zelensky has asked the West and the U.S. to help enforce a no-fly zone over Ukraine. Just to be clear for our viewers, that would mean American men and women, Navy pilots, Air Force pilots, flying over Ukraine, potentially getting into confrontations, direct military confrontations with the Russian military. As the chairman of the House Armed Services Committee, are there any circumstances in which you would support this?
No, is the short answer. Because I said earlier when you asked about banning Russian oil, anything short of open warfare. Because the goal has been stated clearly by the Pentagon, President Biden, and others. We want to support Ukraine in any way we can that doesn't lead to an all-out war with Russia, because the catastrophe would multiply at that point. A no-fly zone, that's war. Unless the person you're imposing the no-fly zone on agrees to it, then you have to enforce it by force. Putin and Russia are not going to agree to a no-fly zone over Ukraine, so we would have to shoot them down to enforce it. That is open warfare, and that is a step that I don't think we should take, and I know the president doesn't think we should take either.
Ukraine's foreign minister says he told Secretary of State Antony Blinken today that Ukraine needs more weapons deliveries as soon as possible. Do you think the U.S. should be taking a larger role in resupplying the Ukrainians, giving them a better chance against the Russians?
Well, I think we are taking a large role right now, and the more we can do, the better. It's Stingers and Javelins and anti-tank munitions, and then basic ammunition and guns as well. And yes, we should be supplying the Ukrainians and working with our Ukrainians and working with our NATO allies to do that. We've seen NATO allies, non-NATO allies, willing to do this, and the U.S. needs to be a leader in this effort. And I think that's what we're doing and what we're going to continue to do.